Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. Oh, it's a little bit echoey in here. It's been a while since I recorded in here. Took my truck out here so I can finally walk in here and just look at my ASIC shelf because it's been neglected and I am wanting to clean up everything out of here, okay? Because I have an idea and I want to talk to you guys about it because right now I have some huge things coming. And I think I want to revamp this area, all right? And I want to get your guys' opinion if it's a good idea or a bad idea. So let's do that after today's sponsor, CryptoMinerBros.com. If you are a large-scale miner looking to buy in bulk or looking into getting into hydro containers, CryptoMinerBros is now a certified seller of hydro cooling Antminer ant spaces from Bitmain. And to go along with the containers, they also sell hydro units and all related hydro accessories and parts. Or if you're just looking for an air-cooled model, they also have them as well. They also sell a lot of the home ASIC miners like an Avalon Q, and they also sell the infamous Bitmain Antminer L9 right now, which is on sale on their website, linked down below if you're interested. MinerBros also has professional ASIC miner repair services if you have a broken Bitmain unit or an ice river or a Canan or gold shell or even Flu Miner. You can inquire through their website, email, live chat, or even through WhatsApp. Check out CryptoMinerBros.com today. They are a title sponsor of the Red Panda Mining channel since 2018. If you decide to order something on their website, feel free to use coupon code REDPANDA for another $70 off each ASIC ordered. Links down below. Modern mining. Nice flag, nice banner, my friend. Chump change, I miss you, man. Pocket change, not so much. Chump change, you gotta come back. Crypto for seniors, financial failure, deep miners, what's up, man? And of course, yours truly. And can't forget the beginner's block, www.thebeginnersblock.blog. Are you still going, man? If you're watching, let me know. Okay, my friends, so my shelf here, I have a few ASICs. Let me go through them here. I got a Antminer D9. Okay, this is an X11 dash miner. I have an Antminer E11, which is mining Ethereum Classic. I have the Pinecone INI box, which is, I think, pretty much hit break even. I'm gonna have a video about that later. Then I have an Avalon Q, and then I have two Bitmain L9 17 gigahash models here. And then I have two Bombax miners, Easy 100Cs, mining Ethereum Classic. So, combined power for all of this hardware, and my leg is stuck on an Octominer. Okay, combined power, I'm using about, what, 16,000 watts. Over 16,000 watts for these three 240 volt 30 amp circuits. And I got one single Cat 6a Ethernet connection here. So I got an idea and I want to get your guys' opinion. Should I take all this out? Okay, well, I'm already gonna take out all this stuff at the bottom, which I want to talk about later. Does anyone want all this stuff? Just pay shipping, but I'll talk about that later. So all my ASICs up here, all right, right now, I mean, I think collectively I'm making less than $3 a day. I don't know, I'll put on the screen here. As of right now, nearing the end of April 2026, how much is all this making? I think the Pinecone INI box is currently making more than all of these other ASICs combined after my electrical rate. So that's kind of sad. So anyways, what I have coming, okay, and I talked about this with you guys before, is I have a bunch of server cases coming, 10 of them actually. And I'm kind of going heavy into the whole AI realm. And so I want to maybe convert this area into my GP rental or data center rack. So I can have all 10 servers on this rack. So it's being shipped to me as we speak, and it's on a pallet and it's being freighted to me LTL. So it's coming here in the next, what, 2 weeks. So I really need to prepare a place. I was gonna go in my other basement. You guys may have saw my announcement or video about that last week. And I was gonna clean up that area and do all that there, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish that within 2 weeks. You know, also the fiber internet hasn't been scheduled yet to get there, and also my 400 amp upgrade for that location has not started yet. So looks like I'm probably gonna keep that area, that basement, gonna be for ASICs or crypto mining. So I'm not gonna change up that area just yet. But this area, my garage here, which I do store one of my trucks here, okay, that I still need to have a functional garage. But so if I take everything out, then hopefully the servers that are coming, you know, they're gonna be fairly long. So I'm not gonna put a, you know, as much as I want to put like a server rack, like a 48U, I'm not sure if 48U could fit here. Yeah, I think so. 48U rack, that would actually be pretty cool. But in terms of maintenance and stuff, I don't know if the servers I got have the rails with it. I don't think so. So the servers are gonna have to just sit on this metal rack, like horizontally, so that, you know, easy for me to do maintenance, take out a GPU if I need to, if something breaks down. You know, I don't need to slide it out or anything, or, you know, have longer cables or worry about all that stuff. But yeah, I'm just thinking that I think I can fit 10 servers on this rack, and I think I have enough power to populate on my PDU. So I have three 240 volt, 30 amp PDUs here. And so that should be enough power, I hope, for the 10 servers. They are 10 slotted GPU servers. I won't necessarily fill up 10 slots on each one. Maybe it could be 6 or, you know, 8, depending on the size of the GPUs. So it all depends. But yeah, I want to convert this whole area into a GPU rental rack. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. So as most of you know that have been watching the channel, obviously have seen me kind of pivot. I hate that word pivot. It's like a corporate word. But, you know, transition to AI, essentially, GPU rental. So I've been going server cases and all that kind of stuff. Also, you know, building little, you know, singular PCs, essentially, and going that route as well. I think it's better to go the server case route if you have the money, of course, because what I found, people who are renting your rigs, it's a lot better if it was in a server grade case, ECC memory, dual processors, lots of RAM, you know, not like consumer based rigs with, you know, 32, 64 gigs of RAM, you know, Ryzen processor, non-ECC RAM, that kind of stuff. People prefer server grade stuff. So that's why I want to go that way. And that's where the money is, right? Let's not kid ourselves. Right now, Bitcoin mining, ASIC mining right now at home, you know, even though my electrical rate is, like, you guys know, like 7.4, it's been going up a little bit. It is going to go up next year a bit more. So, you know, ASIC mining currently, where the state of Bitcoin is right now, the price of Bitcoin's at what, 78, 76 as of recording? And Bitcoin mining at home is not great, you know, because the network hash rate's so high, and script mining is not that great either because the network hash rate's really high. So yeah, where we're at right now, I think for me, I have the ability to go this route and earn money this way for now. If ASIC mining or, you know, even GPU mining comes back, God forbid, then obviously I can transition back easily. But AI is where it's at right now. So that's where the money is, and home ASIC mining, home mining is, it's rough. That's the reality. That's the truth right now. I'm not trying to be down on you guys, but that's not where the money is. Mining currently at home is dead unless you have free power or solar or really cheap electric, which not very many people have. So in terms of the network, okay, everyone knows, you know, you guys know I have my 3 gigabit symmetrical fiber here. So I've been pretty lucky when it comes to having, you know, when it comes to GPU rental, getting verified really fast. I've been going on VAST just recently. In my area here, I've been getting verified within a day because of my internet. And my other platforms I've been on, it's been lucrative as well. It's been really positive for me doing it that way. So in terms of the network, right, I have a Cat6A that's running into this location here. Now this is where I could convert this into, or the switch here, into a Ubiquiti aggregation switch, a 10 gigabit switch, and then, I don't know, or buy a Ubiquiti Ethernet 10 gigabit switch, because the aggregation switch, it has SFP plus ports. Now, actually, that might be better, because actually the servers that I have coming, I don't know if they have SFP plus in them. I think they do. If they do, then I can buy that aggregation switch. Granted, it only has 8 ports, so I would probably need to add another aggregation switch if I'm gonna have 10 plus servers on this rack. So it looks like I can get that SFP Plus to Ethernet adapter because I don't want to change up the Cat6a port, the cabling that I have there. Now here's another question. If I'm gonna have this much, you know, bandwidth internally, should I add another 10, you know, Cat6a line and do like redundancy, combine them together to do a 20 gigabit upload to my main switch, right? So that's, you know, a lot of things I'm thinking about here, because if I'm gonna have 10 servers here, I'm gonna need a pretty good amount of bandwidth to do all that kind of stuff. So that's something I need to think about, or I need to run a fiber cable to my switch so that it can communicate to 10 gigabit over here, right? So a lot of things I'm thinking about. I also have to change up the shelf. I have to, you know, make it so that I could fit 10 servers. It's probably, I can fit 4 across, right? Another 4 on this one, another 4 at the bottom, so 12. I may not have to switch anything actually. I have that ability to go that far with this big shelf. Then for the PDUs, I guess I could have a PDU on each shelf, and the power is gonna be on the back because the servers are gonna get the cool air from the front and exhaust out of my exhaust fan, because I have, you know, you guys know my window panes. Air is coming in this way and it's just gonna go through like normal. So yeah, that's my plan. I think that's a solid plan. I'm just gonna start getting all these ASICs out of here, because yeah, like I said, collectively, I think all of them, minus the INI box, all the big boys, even the L9s, I think I'm making like less than $5 a day on all of these combined, right? Minus the INI box. INI box is like $17, $18 still, but stay tuned for that video. I want to talk about that. So let me know your guys' thoughts, and as well, if anyone is interested in any of this stuff, man, I have a lot of these shrouds that I've used before, but I ultimately never used them for my newer ASICs because I swap these out all the time, and you know, I ship them out for hosting, and it's such a pain in the A just to, you know, unscrew them and do all that stuff and then put the stock fans back on, you know, all that stuff. It's just, yeah. Anyway, if anyone wants this stuff, I got a super large silencer that I don't use anymore. I mean, I got a bunch of cabling, power supplies, KS0 Pro stuff. Man, this is all garbage, probably all garbage. Oh, man. Look at this, guys. This has been quite the journey with this shelf. You guys remember when I moved here? Man, it was great times, guys. It was great times. Okay, all right, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts. Should I just convert this all to an AI shelf? I think I should. I think that's what I want to do. And then all these ASICs, I'm just gonna, I don't know, send off for hosting and call it a day. Actually, I am selling a few things. If you guys want to check out my site, redpandamining.shop. And I'm selling my Bombax miners, and I don't know, maybe I'll put some other stuff on there. I have an S19K Pro here as well, if anyone wants. And yeah, I think it's time I get into the AI stuff, get into the GPU stuff, see how that goes for now. If you guys think that's a bad idea, let me know. Good idea. If not, well, then I won't do anything. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Time to clean. I still need to clean. It's all dusty and spider webs everywhere. Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tandem Card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tandem Card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.